So the textbook starts off by telling us that SQL DDL has four basic statements. The first one is to create the database in the first place. That's always a good idea. Second one is to create the tables, views, and indexes. We'll go over what the views and indexes mean, but to create stuff. The next one is to drop stuff, whether that's a table, view, or index, and then alter, which is just a table thing. So that's the way that this lecture is going to be kind of framed, is going through these different aspects. Okay, so first one is the create database. So textbook tells us there's basically, you have something like create database and then your database name, which in this case is SW. So create database. I'm not sure why it says research. Sorry. But the first set is the create database that tells it that you're creating something. What are you creating? It's a database. Then the name. Is this actually necessary to do? Not in Access or Libre. I've never actually used any of the like Oracle or any of the bigger type ones. I have no idea what goes on there. Since this exists and the textbook said it's important enough and pointed it out, I'm assuming that in some things you do have to do this. But for us, instead, we're actually just going to create new files like you would in Microsoft Word. And so hopefully you've seen this when you've opened up the program and it asks you to create a new file or to open one. It's pretty much exactly the same that you would expect from any of these other programs. So this exists, but don't really worry about it. Just be able to recognize it if you see create database, that's what it's doing.